Hello and welcome, one and all. You join us for this T20 match between India and Pakistan. I'm Adam Gilchrist, and with me for this match is Michael Atherton, Mel Jones, and the one and only Ali Mitchell.
Always a pleasure to sit alongside you in the commentary box.
Thanks, Alison. It looks like the captains are ready for the toss. Let's go pitch side.
In the modern game, most captains opt to bat first, but just every now and again you see a pitch like this where the bowlers can do plenty of damage. Bowling first could well be a good option.
So here we go, the players make their way out to a seismic crowd. They've waited all day for this match and they're ready for some world-class batting and bowling. The pitch today, it looks good. A bit of grass on top, so they'll get their wish, I think. Okay, everything looks set to get this match underway. The new ball will get some movement, and the openers are going to have to be wary of that. Great shot, gets a hold of that and places it through square leg.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
Yada, I don't think. Be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Finds the fielder with that shot. Edge, but it drops safely. Got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Beats the field with a great shot.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Massive outside edge. End of the over. Pakistan are 11 for none.
End of the first and an exceptional start. Some big shots early on. Can build some momentum easily off that over.
Big edge. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Edged, what a ball. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. edge. Amazing delivery. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Couldn't get it through the field. Five runs in that over. Pakistan 16 for none.
Excellent first over, and they followed up with a solid second over of the power play.
India with a massive shout. Oh, that's LBW. Starts the opening of the wicket. Looked to his teammate for advice on height. It did look like live it was going over the top. We'll soon find out.
I'm not hearing anything on this. That could be trouble. Was there an edge? This could be trouble.
Yeah, not the best of reviews there. Great call by the umpire, though.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. The task here will be that of support and getting themselves settled into their innings. Caught the outside edge, but it flies through the vacant area and there'll be some runs had here. Doesn't beat the infield. Smacks that away through the gap.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there's no point in chasing that.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery, I wonder. Nice shot. Straight to gully. Beats the field with a great shot. End of the over. 7 runs coming from it. Pakistan are 23 for 1. Pandya from the grandstand end. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Goes over the top with that shot.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that. You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
Was quick onto that in the infield. End of the over. A good one in terms of keeping the batters quiet. Just needed to take a wicket to make it an excellent one. Bumrah, the right armour, is coming into the attack from the marquee end. Ouch, that looked nasty. Massive outside edge. Just need to keep it simple. Line and length. Roundabout off stump. That'll force a mistake. Straight to the fielder. Pulled away, but straight to square leg.
Four runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot. Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
Got that away nicely. Fantastic running, turned 2 into 3 there. Well, that was another good over. You can see the frustration growing on the batters. Going with spin now. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Onto that early, that could be 4. Power and precision in that shot.
No point running for that one. That was 4 off the bat. Beautiful shot off the front foot.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Can't get that outside the ring field. And that ends the power play. The captain with a bit more freedom in the field now.
India can now have 5 fielders outside the circle.
Bumrah from the marquee end. This bowler knows how to give the ball an almighty tweak. Let's see how they go. Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. It sounded good. It sounded really good. That's a maximum. It's gone 12 deep into the crowd.
Showing that they mean business this innings. Barely seem to have got going and they're hitting sixes. Might look to go big again here. And you don't pass up chances like that. Crashed away for 4. How will he reply?
Goes for it. It's high in the air. Fielder coming around, but it looks like it'll carry.
That races away to the boundary. A beautiful shot off the front foot. Just textbook stuff.
End of the over. 9 runs coming from it. Pakistan 65 for 1.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
Massive outside edge. Finds the fielder with that shot. And what a strike that is, right into the slot. Great timing and balance. It'll be at maximum.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going.
7 runs added in that over. Pakistan are 72 for 1. Bumrah, the pace bowler, coming into the attack. Oh, nicely done. That's gone fine. May well be 4.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs. How will the bowler respond?
Seems to have misjudged that one. Ouch.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary.
Ayub has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. End of the over. 9 off it. Pakistan are 81 for 1. Chakravarti from the marquee end. Oh, great shot.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. Couldn't get it through the field. Great shot. Gets a hold of that and places it through square leg.
Yeah, too wide. It was there to be hit, and it was really given the treatment.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Chakravarti straight through them. Batter was late on that one.
They've looked threatening but can't go on with the job. They'll be annoyed with themselves having gotten out after a start.
Lots of pressure coming into bat. They'll have to wait just a little bit longer to face their first ball though. Going with pace now. Patel coming back into the attack has done well so far. Got that away nicely. Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. This should be close. Gone. Gully with an easy catch.
A long walk back to the pavilion. This has not been a good knock. Not what you expect from someone. Of this quality.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled. Power and precision in that shot. Go through it. It's high in the air. Fielder coming around, but it looks like we'll carry.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. That is a beautiful front foot shot. No point in chasing that one.
Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. India managed to keep the batters pretty quiet in that over. We're certainly seeing some very good bowling. Doesn't beat the infield. Edged, what a ball. That's a massive chance, but can't keep hold of it. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. They'll get at least one here. Onto the front foot, super shot, should be 4. Onto that early, that could be 4.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Things have been kept relatively quiet here. Another good over comes to an end.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks, along with some good running. A very good total is on the way.
Brilliant shot. That's one for the crowd.
Well, that just shows how difficult life can be as a bowler. Lifts the ball off a good length. A fabulous bit of timing for 6.
Good fielding out in the boundary. Square cut, finds point, no run. Was quick onto that in the infield. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. End of the over. 8 off it. Pakistan 111 for 3. Pandya, the right arm medium bowler, is coming into the attack from the... marquee end. That looks gone. Oh, great run out.
This is a great wicket to take. Just look to be building a solid innings and at a really good run rate. It's the perfect time to take a wicket.
At number 6.
Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. That's great fielding. That ball was flying. Five runs in that over. Pakistan are 116 for 4. The right-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the grandstand end. Oh, yes. Oh, brilliant stuff. Opened the shoulder and lofted that over cover. That'll be 6 more.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Massive outside edge. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot. As before, it's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Oh, now then, that's high in the air. Batters should get a few here.
You give that much width and you are asking for trouble. That was so well timed, it flew over the boundary.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Edge, amazing delivery. Can't get that outside the ring field. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Pulled away and into the gap. Could be 4 more.
Starting to hit their stride. Fabulous piece of timing, and they're into the 20s.
Some well-targeted bowling in that over. Certainly something to build on. Pandya from the marquee end. The right armour is coming into the attack from the marquee end. Pulled away, but straight to square leg. Straight to the fielder.
Well, these are the sorts of shots you just stand and admire. Gets onto the back foot and rolls the wrists to keep control and find the boundary.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. 7 runs added in that over. Pakistan are 141 for 4.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks, along with some good running. A very good total is on the way.
Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Big edge. The bowler and the slips have really gone up here. They like it. He's got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Massive outside edge. Edge, but it drops safely. 4 runs added in that over. Pakistan are 145 for 4.
There was some wonderful stroke play on offer for the fans here. The bowlers just weren't tight enough.
Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. Trouble, misses. That's a big chance gone begging. Huge edge. Nicely fielded out deep on the boundary. Thick edge. Could that be out? Looks like it. Oh, great
running. A great innings coming to an end. Brilliant scoring. It was a very entertaining performance. They'll have to head back to the pavilion. He's got their tail up.
Number 7 for Pakistan.
Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. Good bowling. Kept it nice and tight and made it hard to score. Plenty of wickets in hand going into this final over. May as well go for broke. Singh coming back on here. They've been bowling really well so far. Perfect, right out of the middle and blackens that one to the boundary.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here. How will the bowler respond? Well, didn't time that at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
Singh shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. What a superb delivery, too good. Just didn't know where it was going and knocked him over.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock.
That's a long way to walk out there, just to turn around and walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first run behind them and then push on. No, terrible shot. The bowlers have leaked way too many easy runs in that innings. It's a big total to chase down. They're going to need some good batting partnerships. The openers are coming out. It's a very gettable total. They just need to get off to a good start and not give anything silly away. It's the silly stuff that could give the bowlers a sniff in this match.
Here we go. Coming in for the first ball.
Oh, that's a great shot early on. Wide of cover. And that'll give him a bit of confidence early on. May pull up short of the boundary, though.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. Nice shot, straight to gully. Cuts that off well in the infield. Well, now that could be out of the ground. That's a tremendous shot, just sailed away.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Wide of extra cover and away goes the ball to the boundary.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
Kishan is starting to really get on top of this bowling. May need a few changes to halt the momentum. Doesn't beat the infield. Well, that was a struggle, getting smacked all over the park.
One gone and an excellent start to this power play.
The right-arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the grandstand end. Trouble! Couldn't get it through the field. Misses everything. Drilled that one away.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Onto that early. That could be four.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there's no point chasing that.
Well, what else do they have in their bag of tricks? Just not much seems to be working at the moment. Finds the fielder with that shot. 8 runs out of there. India are 23 for none.
Well, couldn't have asked for a better start to the power play and the run chase. Exactly what they needed.
The right armour is coming on to bowl from the marquee end. That's been smacked away. Fielders will not stop that one.
You can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. Seems to have misjudged that one. Ouch. Huge edge. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Six runs added in the over. India 29 for none. Ahmed into the attack now from the grandstand end. Good catch, out. Oh, great work, held their nerve while the ball was in the air and taken a good catch.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come into bat after the fall of a wicket. Good pick up, big chance.
Well, there wasn't a lot of time to choose the right end, but unfortunately, they went for the wrong one.
Great shot through the gap. Got that away nicely. Can't get that outside the ring field. 4 runs added in the over. India 33 for 1. Smacks that away through the gap.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way. How will he reply?
Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. Straight to the fielder. Perfectly timed. Fantastic running, turned 2 into 3 there. End of the over, 9 runs coming from it. India are 42 for 1. Ahmed from the grandstand end. Great shot. Just stepped inside the line and flick of the wrist, and that'll run out to the boundary.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Oh, I thought that was passing, but a fantastic dive to cut it off. End of the over, and time for a little more freedom in the field. Square cut, finds point, no run. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Was quick onto that in the infield. Four runs added in that over. India 52 for 1. Afridi has been going really well here. Comes back on from the grandstand end. Drilled that one away. Power and precision in that shot.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery? I wonder. Some well-targeted bowling in that over. Certainly something to build on. A new bowler is coming into the attack. Beats the field with a great shot. Drive straight down the ground. Mid-on will collect that one, though. Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. Seven runs added in that over. India 68 for 1. Afridi from the grandstand end. No, terrible shot. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. A direct hit and this could be gone.
A lovely delivery, got it in short and surprised them. They'll be happy only one of those is allowed.
Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Didn't time it at all and mid-on with an easy catch. Beautiful take, caught and bowled.
At long last, they have the wicket. Could so easily have been a game-changing innings. All the same, it's been fabulous to watch.
Over, India are 71 for 2. Khan coming into the attack from the marquee end. Great delivery there. Wow, that's missed a lot. Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. Some well-targeted bowling in that over, certainly something to build on.
It's been a bit of a battle finding some big overs, but they worked the ball around nicely.
Smacks that away through the gap. Doesn't beat the infield. 4 runs added in the over. India a 78 for 2. Ahmed back on now. The bowler looks really confident. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Goes over the top with that shot. Couldn't get it through the field. Straight to cover point for an easy catch. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down as a fail.
Yeah, big opportunity. They've worked really hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get a big score on the board. A direct hit and this could be gone. Someone different now to bowl it. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. Nice shot, cut away, running towards the boundary. That'll take some easy.
That showed great skill, lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. That's got a flight number attached to it. That ball has gone a long, long way.
That was a really well-timed shot off the bat. But saw it early and it was dispatched with ease.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Good shot. A beauty.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
Pandya has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. The batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. Run rate slowing down, sign of some really good bowling. We need to have some positive batting to get out of this rut. Ahmed from the marquee end. Great shot through the gap.
Just perfection. Magnificent shot. You just can't hit it any better than that. Racing away to the boundary.
Needs a direct hit. Huge edge. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say?
It's just another wicket, the fourth now. Sometimes you just have to accept you couldn't do anything about it.
Cuts that off well in the infield. End of the over. 9 runs coming from it. India, 107 for 4. Nawaz, the left armour, is coming on to bowl from the grandstand end. Deflects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Square cut, finds point, no run. Was quick onto that in the infield. Nice shot, straight to gully.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller and have been put away.
9 runs added there. India, 116 for full. Khan, the spinner, coming into the attack. Goes over the top with that shot. Finds the fielder with that shot. Driven on the onside, but straight to mid-wicket. Over, India are 121 for full. Nawaz from the grandstand end. Head over the ball, great shot, that's racing away.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. Trouble. Too straight. It's just been helped on its way for a maximum. Fine shot there.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Swept away, but finds the field.
A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner, and they're ready to go again.
Oh, misjudged that and takes a hit on the body. End of the over, a costly one. 19 runs coming from it. India are 140 for 4.
Change of bowling. The captain is going with the spinner.
Going a long way. What a shot.
Too much width, really. They're only asking for that to be hammered into the stands, and that is exactly what's happened.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing. No, no, no. Terrible shot. Out. Good catch. Out. What a screamer. A difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to settle themselves in before facing their first ball.
Number 7 for India.
Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. That's out. Caught.
Really getting to the tail enders now. 6th wicket gone. There's not a lot left in this lineup.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should be on as the new batter strides to the middle. They'll be looking for another quick wicket. Great shot. Gets a hold of that and places it through square leg. Needs to be on target.
They really need a boundary, this ball. That was a lovely flowing drive through the covers to pick up the 4. Have to go for it now.
Edged it. Bowling fielders look really confident. Oh, wow. Brilliant reactions, and what a catch.
They find themselves 7 wickets down. It's about now you need someone to stand up and stick around at the crease.
Driven on the onside, but straight to mid-wicket. Patel ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. Huge. That has flown.
Hit that one on the up. A fabulous drive for 6. This has been a famous victory. For much of the match, we didn't know who was going to win, but in the end, a deserved victory, I'd say.
That's all from us in the commentary box. It's been an amazing match. Hope to see you again.